I've always wanted to direct and write. I remember being little, I would create little short films. You know, I used to make things like that all the time. I used to direct my friends around. I used to yell at them because they would be making jokes out of it, but I'll be like going, no, I want this to be serious. I was thrusted into the film and television industry at a very young age by my father, Stephen Page, and good friend, Aaron Pedersen. Did a small role for 2 episodes of Water Rats.
No! I don't want to! I don't want to be here!
Some of the things that I've learnt from directors that I've worked with as an actor is no matter what on a film set, you're gonna have a lot of chefs in the kitchen. Most of the time, you kind of enjoy it, and some of the time you kind of need to do your own recipe. It's the fact of trusting that and trusting your idea, so you're not just shooting everything, you know, you're really just shooting your idea. That's one thing that they've told me and it really made me understand is to trust in your own vision.
But I am here for you all.
I found the transition to directing difficult in the sense where I was shown all the things that could go wrong, just in case to keep me safe, so I wouldn't go away crying. But I feel like that dampens the progress of what we're all trying to do as a team. That was the hard part, and then it was good because people knew me. I think whenever you're a fresh name, people it takes longer for people to really trust. There was more of a, hey, welcome to the team kind of vibe, which I felt very grateful for, especially within the Indigenous community of the film industry. I've always kind of tried to steer and look up to my Indigenous practitioners, and to be able to feel like I'm a part of that band is amazing and kind of helps, yeah.
I know you can keep staying in this creepy house, man.
It's home.
Yeah, but it's still creepy. Like, don't you get lonely?
Nah, the dog keeps me company.
My first short, Jarly, was a personal piece. I felt like I just needed to get something off my chest and something done, and it was independently funded. That was an amazing experience because I got to see the side of production where you technically have nothing and you're really MacGyvering your way through it. And again, it's personal. I always feel like when you're doing something personal on screen, something kind of naturally comes out that's a little bit hard hitting emotionally. My work with Dalu and how that came about was actually technically through acting as well. You know, they did offer me a directing position to direct on that, but they also, I think my agent kind of was like, well, you're an actor as well. Would you like to be a dramaturg too? So I was dramaturg for them for 2 weeks, and then I directed for a week. And I think playing that acting card really helped my directing. And so there was all these little things that I was doing as an actor throughout the whole series. So by the time I became the director, like it was smooth sailing. It was still difficult, mind you, because you know they were kids. You know, they're holding a whole show, so the pressures on kids to hold a whole show when they've never done that before is hard. And being an actor, I can relate to them in that sense, and not just be the, you know, director that's coming like, okay, come on, jump, do this, stand tall. I could really come to them with a different approach. We had one interior scene over 10 episodes. Everything else was exterior in 40-degree heat in the Pilbara region. This place is known to be the most driest, hottest place on the planet. And let me tell you, it was dry and it was hot. But knowing that I've just done that one little stint and gone through that experience, I feel more comfortable to jump on like a 1-hour drama with some big time actors. That seems easy right now. And I feel like that's purely just because of the mayhem and beauty of children's television.
These two are out of control.
I do have advice for anyone that wants to make that jump from becoming being an actor to becoming a director. Play the good game. Play a good game. There is always going to be a game, but play the good game. That someone might give you an opportunity that you weren't expecting to get, that's a little bit smaller than what you wanted, and you say no to it, or you say, oh, I'm better than that. You know, that's not playing the game right, because it's going to get you somewhere bigger. You know, I didn't think directing a children's TV show would be the best because I want to do drama. But I don't think I would be able to do anything if I hadn't done that first, because of the trials that it put me through. So yeah, play the good game.